Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. 7/12 of the way to Christmas. What did I buy in July of 2023? First up, Paldea Evolved Build and Battle Displays. I get three of these for every set in the Scarlet and Violet era. I used to buy one for every set in the Sword and Shield era. I really like these. I got three of these, like I said, for $130 each. Today they're $132 out on the market, so I only got it about 1% cheaper than today's market price. Now the thing about these is they have a very spotty history with reprints. Sometimes they are reprinted and a lot more come to market and the prices come down. Sometimes they just don't. And there were times in the Sword and Shield era where I had to go and buy these at well over their then distributor prices. And for the Scarlet and Violet era, distributor pricing on these, I want to say it's somewhere around 135 or so. I paid 130, so yeah, a hair below distributor pricing. And I'm happy to pay that because, again, there's a big risk with these build and battle displays that you will kind of miss out in the short term and have to pay more later. So I typically just go ahead and buy these when they're down near that distributor price. I don't try to wring every dollar out of it waiting for a bonus buck sale on those. So second up, Jumpstart. Yes, original Jumpstart. Still great deals on this out there today. I got 4 boxes of this, 4 more boxes. I have a bunch of these in the closet already. 4 more boxes for $72 each. I looked today and you can find them for $77 each on eBay. I will post a link to that down in the comments below. So that's 7% below the current market price is what I paid. And next up, oh yes, Baldur's Gate, the most irrationally hated set. But if you're going to buy the draft boosters. Yes, I know if you can get an Amazon dump and you can get the collector boxes for $100, yes, that's great, get those. But, at just normal everyday market prices, the draft boosters are what you want. Set boosters have too many worthless legendary slots in them, and collector boosters were just horribly engineered. This is where the dragons are. The ancient dragons are in the draft boxes. Like I always say, last summer I opened 17 draft boxes of Baldur's Gate and I got 21 ancient dragons. This is where they are. So I think these are going to do great in the long run. Like I said, I bought 4 of them for $66 each. Today, looking out there, I found them as low as $74 each if you're willing to buy 4. So I got them for about 11% under today's current market price. Next up, Crown Zenith Premium Figure Collection. Crown Zenith, the reprints just have not been there the way I wanted. I picked these up for $44 each. I got 8 of them. Today they are $47 each, so I only got a mere 6% off of today's current market price. These have 11 booster packs in each one, and so $44 each, that came to $4 per booster pack for Crown Zenith. I am very happy to pay that. And next, Paldea Evolved booster boxes. I got a case of 6 of these for $89 each. Today, they're $97. So I got about 8% off of the current market price. And lastly, for this month, Lord of the Ring gift bundles. Now, of course, I only put stuff on these videos, these What Did I Buy videos, when I get them in my hand. So a lot of this stuff, some of this stuff I bought back in June, and then I didn't get it until July. That's why it's in the July video. For these gift bundles of Lord of the Rings, these were for the famous Amazon pre-dump when WotC put these up on Amazon, I believe back in February. They ended up being $59 each, I believe. It may have actually come down to $54 now that I'm thinking about it. Today I looked out, the market price is $95, so I got about 30% off. I bought the one account limit of 12. You could, of course, have your wife order 12 on her account too, and your dad order 12 on his account. Just have them use your company credit card for all the purchases to keep the accounting neat. But I bought 12, and this was just famously dumped below wholesale price as a pre-dump on Amazon. I don't know if we will ever, well, you know what? I bet we will see zany stuff like that again. There's no end to it. So that's what I bought this month. All my patrons, they know what I'm buying as soon as I buy it. Sometimes before I buy it, join the patronage if you would like to have that information and not have to wait up to 7-8 weeks later. In the case of something crazy like this, months later. But, if you want to know in real time what I'm buying, join the Patreon. So going forward into August, First up, Commander Masters releases this Friday the 4th. Obsidian Flames, the next Pokemon expansion, releases the week after that on August 11th. And there are great deals everywhere out there in the market right now. The biggest thing I think the market is being irrational about is Dominaria Remastered. I think the draft and the collector boxes are the most underpriced thing in the market. I think they're going to turn out being like OG Commander Legends, like Modern Horizons 2. I think they're just going to be a great sealed product for the future. It really does not matter how much was printed. It doesn't matter that they've been Amazon dumped. It doesn't matter what the price is today. It doesn't matter what it is bottomed out at and bounced off of. You have to think about the long term. And in the long term, it's an amazing set. Just an amazing composition of great cards, wonderful reprints that many of which will never lose their luster. Next up, great deals out in the market. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Paldea Evolved, man, almost everything from those sets is too cheap right now. And, I do the analyses where I go back and I look at things like ETB performance and booster box performance for Pokemon going back sometimes up to a decade and just look at the amazing performance. And then we look at TCG Player today and we see that you can buy things like Scarlet and Violet based booster boxes for what, $95 today? It's crazy to pass that up. We had a time period in late 2021 and early 22 when there was so much Fusion Strike and Battle Styles and Chilling Reign in the market that the prices were just depressed. Some of those you could get as low as the low 80s delivered for a booster box you bought off a marketplace. I mean, dealers were losing their butts getting rid of that stuff. But the deals were there, and then you go out and you look today. What are the prices of those products? Not even 2 years later. Some of them have nearly doubled. It's going to be the same thing with Scarlet and Violet, with Paldea Evolved. Obsidian Flames looks weak so far. Again, it doesn't come out till Friday of next week, but the prices look weak already. And if it follows the same thing, you should be doing the same thing, putting it back, buying extra, because the prices are so favorable. People are going to be irrational in the short term. Yeah, they'll cry about pull rates. They'll cry about the color of the border changing. They'll cry about this or that. But the reality is, in the long term, Pokemon, the market just does not care. It performs great in the long term. And lastly, Flesh and Blood. Again, I'm not quite ready to start pounding the table saying it's all underpriced. I think there definitely are parts of the Flesh and Blood market that are way underpriced. Welcome to Wraith Unlimited boxes are down below $90 on TCG Player. Crucible of War Unlimited is at $90, and Monarch First Edition are still at $115. We had very good price appreciation from about November to April, and then the prices have stayed sideways and started to fall now into the summer as Flesh and Blood has competed with great offerings from Magic, with lots of products sitting on shelves from Pokemon, and with the sorcery delivering its alpha product finally. So I think there's lots of great things out there to buy. Don't FOMO into Commander Masters. Give it a little time. It is a very, very weak product. If you look at my video from a couple days ago, the collector boxes, the Commander Masters, are selling at half the rate that the collector boxes from Double Masters 2022 were selling last summer. They're selling at half the rate. The market's going to have way too many. Prices are going to be soft for a while. We may get really lucky, get a bonus buck sale in the next several weeks. On top of that, it would be amazing, and we would be able to pick up those Commander Masters collector boxes in the 160s, maybe low 170s. So, patrons, the August newsletter is going to be coming in a couple of days. I've started writing that, and then after that, I will have box opening signups for August. If you want to join the Patreon, you get my monthly newsletter. You get the ability to message me anytime you want. I give priority to responding to patrons' messages over any I get on YouTube. And you get real-time buy notices anytime I buy something, or in the case of bonus buck sale, a several day long thread of discussion of what I think the best deals are and what I am planning to buy. So sometimes my patrons know what I'm buying before I buy it. Let me know what you think, guys. What did you buy this month? What are you seeing out there? Crazy things in the market. Give me all the crazy, awful, emotional overreaction. Let me see it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on Final Trade.